Beowulf, the great Old English hero, faces a threat greater than his mother, the dragon, and the beast Grendel combined. His fate is also shared by Geoffrey Chaucer, potentially the greatest English poet of the Middle Ages. Which force threatens these bastions of the English canon? Modernity, in the form of cultural vandalism. A piece in the US edition of The Spectator, whose British counterpart is the oldest weekly magazine in the world, explains that this attack on these cornerstones of English literature and language are down to a combination of left liberalism and falling numbers of students majoring in English, history and the humanities, subjects dear to my heart and one which foster in their students the great gift of critical thinking. This channel tries to steer away from modern politics as much as possible, but it cannot be denied that the kind of year zero revisionism sweeping the West is at the heart of this worrying development. The principal leaders of this cancel culture threatening Beowulf and the works of Chaucer are currently the faculty at Leicester University in England. The Spectator US edition article says Leicester University bosses must figure students want to study English mostly to learn more about imperialism, capitalism and social theory, not to read and interpret great novels and poetry, or to read modern works against the background of a great tradition. It added, so out with the old, in with the new. In this case, the new reflects the tendentious political preoccupations of the faculty and their most agitated students. The article says that the US seat of learning, Yale, which has had one of the greatest English departments in the world for decades, has seen students call for the removal of Shakespeare's portrait, and the ludicrous demand has been granted. The article continues, Leicester's English faculty decided to drop its traditional requirement for Chaucer's Canterbury Tales and the medieval epic Beowulf. All gone, sent to the rice paddies to learn from the glorious peasants. What's wrong here and what's right? There's nothing wrong with including some social theory in the humanities, but this theoretical work should meet two criteria. It should be first-rate, not inferior ideological claptrap as so much of it is. Second, it should supplement essential works in the curriculum, not supplant them. The goal is to build upon students' prior knowledge of foundational works in their field. That means English students should read Shakespeare, Johnson, Spencer and Marlowe before they read social critiques of Elizabethan England. Hear, hear. The piece says they should read Dickens and his contemporaries before they read Marx and Mill. Why? Because the overriding goal for English students should be to enrich their study of literary texts. Again, I wholeheartedly agree. The article argues that our goal should be to understand our past, not erase it or rewrite it with sneering contempt using anachronistic standards. That's why it's a terrible idea for humanities majors, like English at Leicester University, to push aside their commitment to teaching, the best that has been thought and said, in Matthew Arnold's words, and replace them with today's fleeting trends. It correctly identifies that it is shameful that Leicester's English majors should no longer be required to study Chaucer and other classics. Why? Because Chaucer, Shakespeare, Austen, Dickens, Donne, George Eliot, Milton, Orwell, Woolfe, Keats and Wordsworth are not only great writers, their works are in conversation with each other and with their readers then and now. These works are landmarks and their successors are deeply engaged with them. Sophisticated modern readers should know that, and English departments should aim to form such readers. This channel is called Hidden History and is about bringing to light obscure and unknown elements from our past and examining them, warts and all. To say that I stand against the cancellation of our greatest works and the West's gift to itself and the world would be an understatement. What do you think about the cancellation of some of English literature's finest works? Let me know in the comments below and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching.